Hi, this is Cindy Mizell.
Hi, this is Tony Walker.
Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Darian Dean.
Hey, everybody, this is the Queen of Philadelphia, Tangeray Hayward.
Hey, everybody, this is Yazira, and you're listening to Troy Saunders on the Bass Entertainment Podcast.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Troy, again, and welcome to another episode of the Bass Entertainment Podcast. And let me tell you, we got somebody tonight that is an incredible artist. Her name is Beth. Hey, let me tell you, Beth is so bad that she sang background for Anita Baker. She sings background for Kim. Right now, she's out on the road with Najee. And she's a singer, songwriter, actress, author, producer, and a owner of her own record label. This young lady is so multi-talented and can sing her behind off. Before we even talk to Beth, I'm going to play a song that I love, that I heard by Beth, and it's called Free. And this is off her first offering, which came out in 2017. And it's just a beautiful song. Check it out.
Every day I look in the mirror looking back at me. I say a girl so full
love that song. Hey, without further ado, Beth, everybody.
So much. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you for being here.
I love that song. Thank you for starting with that. I love it.
Oh, please. I said, you know what? What song am I going to start with? I was thinking about Perfect Kind of Trouble, and I said, nah, we got to start with Free.
Okay.
I said, we got to start with Free. That's the song right there.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Perfect Kind of Trouble is just funny because I haven't performed that song in a long time, and I actually performed it last night. So, yeah, that's a hot song.
Yes, it is. Matter of fact, we're gonna play that one next after we talk a little bit.
Okay.
So tell me, when did all this start? I mean, I know you was on The Voice, but before you was on The Voice, you had this album out even before then.
Yeah.
And before that, you were singing with Anita, correct?
Correct. So actually what happened is I started out as a background singer. And that's what I really wanted to do. Most and foremost, I never really wanted to be a solo artist. And it just kind of happened. I didn't want the pressure of being a lead singer and carrying a band and doing all of those things. But I had some amazing mentors. One of my mentors is Michael Powell, who started working with Anita Baker with Chapter 8. So, he would often tell me, you really are going to end up being a lead singer. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not standing up there in front of all those people. And, it's too much pressure. And then, he says, well, why don't you do background? And I was like, yeah, I could do background because that way you're still on the stage. You still have the lights. You still get to dress up and be cute, but you don't have all that pressure, right?
Okay.
And it just turned into something else, man. It just morphed into something else. And so I listened to my mentor and told me I needed to pursue being a solo artist. And I did that. And we ended up putting out this album in 2017. But by that time, I had stopped working with Anita and I was with Kim by that time. And, Mike Powell gifted me doing the remake of I Just Want to Be Your Girl. Yeah. He asked me to do that. And I was like, I'm not singing, it was just like, you're doing too much. First you said be a solo artist, then now you're saying like do Anita. So like I'm not.
Now you want me to sing Anita's song? Okay, now come on now.
You're about to get me beat up and everything. Like I'm not. But it worked out. The song came out great because he wrote and produced that song, and he sat in the studio with me and really coached and produced me doing that song. So it was an amazing opportunity and experience. He's one of my closest friends. I call him Uncle Brother because he's like a brother and he's like an uncle. And I just love him so much. So, and then from me putting that album out, The Voice scouted me, found me and reached out and asked that I want to do the show. And the first time I was like, no, I don't want to do one of these singing shows where everybody's going to judge me and, make me feel like I'm not good enough, And then they called back a second time. And when they called back the second time, I was like, you know what, let me just take a chance on me. Do something different. And I have no regrets. It was one of the best things I could have ever done. It changed everything for me. Wow. I didn't go as far on the show as I would have liked to have gone, but those shows are however they are. But it created an additional platform for me. And I'm working way more and I appreciate it. So, I'm loving being a solo artist now. Like it's crazy because I didn't want to do it at first, and I love it now. So.
And then I saw in the interview that you had stage fright.
Oh, like pass out, hit the floor, call 911. She's about to die. Stage fright. Like it wasn't the part where I would do it and get up there and be nervous. It was like, I can't do this. It was crippling. And then I worked past that to get to the point where, okay, I'm going to do it. But then I'd get out there and pass out and faint. Literally, I'm not joking. Like when I say call 911, pass out, hitting the floor, I'm not exaggerating. That's what would happen. Wow. And then I kept saying, but I really want to sing. I love singing so much. It's just something I have to do. And I just fought through it. And it was just a mind over matter thing. So when people have anxiety over things or they're afraid of things. I'm a person who, if you knew me back then and you see me now, I have friends now, they're like, what did you take? Because we knew you when you were literally on the floor and we thought you had like dropped dead. And it was just because I was afraid. It was the panic attack. It was the anxiety. And I just was determined to overcome it.
Yeah, I know. I even heard Shaka Khan say that. Oh my God, she had terrible stage fright. She'd be puking on the side of the stage before she goes out.
Yeah, I get it. 100%. I get it. Stomach upset, you dizzy, you can't see. People talking to you, you don't hear nothing they saying because you just freaking out. Like it's crippling,
Well, I'm so glad you worked through it because you got on that stage and tore it up.
Thank you. And I'm proud of myself that I overcame that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to be proud of because some people, will still be crippled by it until today.
This day, and then they're just at home mad.
Right. I never got to do what I wanted to do.
I didn't want to be that girl. Yeah.
So growing up in Detroit, I have a few friends that live in Detroit.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I went to visit a few times. Matter of fact, I went to a good friend of mine is Love Shaka also, and he lives in Detroit. And I went out there to stay and visit with him. Mm-hmm. And I think we saw Shaka and Teddy Pendergrass at the Fox Theater. Right before, it was shortly before Teddy passed away. So, we always hold that, wow, we saw Teddy Pendergrass in one of his final shows.
Yes. Iconic.
So, yeah, I like Detroit. I always wondered, though, back in the day, though, why did they speed the music up so fast?
Well, you know what? In terms of what I did learn about that, because that's something that Mike Powell and I actually had a conversation. Some songs just play better when they're sped up. And that's also something that happens when you perform them live. Sometimes the band will pick the tempo up because if you listen to it live, it just drags, especially if you have a live audience. So, yeah, that happens.
Oh, well, no, I'm not even talking about the live. I get the live version of it, but I'm talking about when you go someplace and they're playing the music and they play it faster.
Oh, okay.
Why you play that song so fast?
Yeah, okay.
And he said, "Well, that's a Detroit thing." I'm like, "All right, okay, go ahead."
They trying to get you to dance. You in the club. That's all that is.
Oh man. So, you talked about all the things that I wanted to talk about. You was talking about the. I just want to be your girl because I always wanted. Did Anita hear that and how that go down?
She probably has heard it. I haven't talked to her in a very long time. She probably has heard it. She was very aware that I was on The Voice because NBC reached out to her and contacted her. So I'm sure she's aware. Yeah.
And it's funny thing that The Voice. I'm thinking people go and audition, but you said they reached out to you.
Well, there are several ways of getting on the show. They do have the cattle call that you see on television. And then they also have people that interview or audition online. They also have people that they scout and they look for. So, because it is in reality, it's a reality show and they're casting for the show. So they will have all of these people to come to audition so that they can cast the show the way that they want it to look for that season. Mm. And then hopefully you can sing.
Well, I was pleasantly surprised to see Miss Wendy Moulton up there.
And when I tell you, I love Wendy to the moon and back. She and I know each other. And I started out as a fan of hers and we started following each other on social media. I remember because Wendy came out back when Whitney came out.
Yes.
And so I was a fan of her and Whitney and then just didn't hear from her. When I found her on Facebook, I started following her and she and I have since connected, because of the show or whatever. So she's incredible. She's just an incredible singer. I mean, she just, I'm so happy that she's on the show. It's one of those things where you go on a show like that and everybody on the show, it seems like they're out the womb. And then you go on and you're a seasoned singer. And that was an interesting feeling to have to deal with because I was one of the oldest people on the show at the time. But I'm still glad that I pushed through and I did not let my age be a factor of keeping me from pursuing my dreams.
Yeah, I'm glad you did also. And
yeah.
Like I said, when I saw Wendy also, I was like, wow, go ahead, girl. I wonder where you've been all these years. Because I got those first few albums in the 90s too. I was like, wait a second, this girl chirping. Let me go. And they were calling her like the new Whitney Houston or, they was putting them in the same vein. I was like, well, everybody has their own lane. Don't put them in the same vein. They both are bad.
Right.
But I purchased it. I still play that right It's downstairs in my catalog.
Okay.
So when you made your first album, did who else worked with you on that first album on 2017? Did you write all the songs on it? Except for the one
I did not write everything. And I had 3 producers. No, 4. So Mike Powell was one of the producers. I did the remake of I Just Want to Be Your Girl. And then I had Cordell Walton, who produced, and he oversaw basically the entire album. He produced Free. He produced Gotta Get It. He produced Cheater. I got to look at everything of all the songs that are on there. Then I had another producer, Eric Bluetooth Griggs, who's out of LA, and he did A Million Miles Away. He did High Heels. Eric is a Grammy nominated producer, as is Cordell, as is Michael Powell, I believe. And Eric Bluetooth Griggs, you know, I think he's best known for producing No Air, the Jordan Sparks and Chris Brown, when that came out.
Yeah.
That was a really hot song. And then last but not least, who happens to be my music director now is Marcus Devine. And he did Love Hurts. And that song is like my biggest streaming song that I have on Spotify. And he did that song, and then he ended up being my music director. Cordell started out being that, but he's actually the music director for Charlie Wilson. So because of his travel schedule, he couldn't do both. You know, I'm the peon, so he had to figure out, you know, which one, you know, he had to make the choice where his bread was buttered, and I wasn't buttering bread at the time. I was just trying to get my record out. So those are the 4 producers that I had on my first project, and it was just great. I love my first album. I'm proud of myself that I pushed through, and not only did I push through, I started a project and I completed a project, and that's very important to me, to start and complete something, and not just start. People start stuff all the time. You know, I think I'm gonna, I wanna, and they don't.
That just reminds me also, I mean, I recently retired, and this is one of the things that I said I wanted to do. You know, I've always had my hand in promoting independent artists here in New York in the tri-state area. So with the pandemic, I said, how can I still do this and get it out to the public? I said, shoot, let me go get a podcast. That's what I'm going to do.
Every independent artist appreciate you so much for that. Thank you. Because it's been a hard time for us. You know, I had just come off the show in 2019. I was working like crazy in 2019 and looking forward to 2020. And then everything just shut down. And literally, I did a few things the beginning of the year, just kind of laid low, continued recording my second album. And now the latter part of the year, I'm more busy because things are just getting a little better. And then I didn't really even want to come out, you know, just kind of.
I'm still don't want to come out. You know, I'm still looking around.
I get it.
It's some bad shows coming and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to go. I can't be in a closed space with all these people right now. I just can't do it.
You know, you have to actually be careful. It's just one of those things you have to, you know, because I've had to be in that situation. And I still work with Kim. I haven't done any dates with him because I'm actually out with Najee right now. So like we're doing shows, you know, it's people there. There's meet and greets. I'm just very, very careful. Just have to be careful. Am I scared? Yes. But do I let the fear control me? No. So.
No, I get you. I got it.
I mean, it's hard though. It is hard. You know, like I did a meet and greet week before last, and the lady was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" I was like, my mask is on. I'm like, they can't even see my face, but I'm like, hey, this is what it is. Sorry. And I just don't get too close to people. You know, I don't know you, and I don't know. And these things are so all over the place. You watch the news and you get different news and different information every day. So I'm just like, everybody needs to stay back now. So I just, you know, I'm nice to the people. I greet them. I love people. And it's hard for me because I'm a people person. I love to interact with people and meet people. I love to hug and take pictures. And we just can't right now. So.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, and another thing, I think if I didn't have a 12-year-old daughter, I would probably be a little more open to meeting other people. So I'm got to be protective of her.
Absolutely, absolutely.
See, it was just me. Like my father, you know, a couple of weeks ago, he wanted me to do something. I said, "Well, Dad, I don't know." Because that's going to be too many people around there,
Yeah, you're going to have to wait till 2025 before I do that for you.
He said, I get you. You see, he said, I understand because it's just me. He said, if something happens and folks, if I catch COVID, all I have to do is, self-quarantine for, 14 days and I don't have to worry about anybody else. He said, you got other people in your household.
Absolutely. And it hits everybody different.
Yeah.
So you just, you got to be careful.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go to that first album again. Let's play a little bit of I Just Want to Be Your Girl. Let's hear a little bit.
I love that. Good choice.
Well, girl, you got nothing but good choices.
Well, thank you.
all I got to do is close my eyes and just put my finger on the paper. I'll find something. Shoot, it's going to be something good.
Thank you.
So, but one thing I can't seem to, Ron sent me all the stuff, but I can't find it online. It's, when I type in, I find singles, but I don't see the whole album free. So
okay, it is on iTunes, and I'll have him send you the link. I'll have him send you that stuff.
Okay, because I want to put it out there for other people also so they can go on and check it out.
Okay. Yeah, I would appreciate that. So we'll have to figure that out. I'll send the link because it is on iTunes. Yeah. It is on Spotify. And the one of the concerns that we were having is that there is another Beth out there. Mm. So there's some things that are tangled up, and we've been working. My manager's been working on that for a while, trying to get that cleared up. And so that's one of the issues that we're having. But I'm out there.
I did notice that too.
Things you can do is go to my website, and it should take you directly there too.
Okay, so y'all heard that. Go directly to our website,
which is BethAlwaysSings.com.
Right. And it would take you right to all of her goodness, all those good songs and albums and stuff like that. But right now, we just going to play I Just Want to Be Your Girl.
Okay.
All right. So check this one out, y'all. It might sound familiar to y'all.
Yeah, right. You never heard it.
Right. You might have heard this one before. know I want to just scream in here and start yelling.
Thank you.
I was like, oh man, if this mic wasn't on, I'd been like, yeah, sing, do it.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I had a lot of fun recording that song, and it was a challenge to sing it. You know that you doing something Anita Baker did, man. I was shaking in my boots.
but you know what?
And I'm telling you, the only reason why I agreed to do that song, because I caught a little flack. Some people was like, "Oh, she thinks she's Anita. She's trying," and I'm like, "No, I do not." But I did it because the person that put Anita on told me to do it. The person that wrote that song told me to do it. The person who produced that song originally produced my version. The person who was originally in there with Anita when she did it was in there with me. And when I did not sing something right, he shut me down and made me go fix it and practice it. And one of the other things he had me do was, before we actually confirmed that we were going to even do the song, he made sure that I could hit that note at the end. He said, if you can't hit that high iconic note that everybody waits that entire song for, then you're not going to do the song. And he made me sing it. And then we get in the studio. He's like, hit that note today. Is it still coming out? Can you still do it? And then when I could, he said, okay. Because he said, if you can't do that note, you're not doing this song. Right. So I was screamed. And I
thoroughly
was through the ringer. And I got the stamp of approval from the producer. So I try to tell people that, because some people they give me a little flack for that. Yeah, but I did work with Anita for years, and I was able to study her. Now, I don't know if it came across on the record, because that's still me. But, there's a lot of, when people see me perform live, a lot of times they say, you remind me of Anita. It's because I sat and watched her for 5 years. Like, you can't help it. Right. I love her. I adore that woman. I absolutely love her. So it was absolutely to pay homage to her.
Okay. So now you heard it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's right. So don't be hating. Congratulate. Shoot.
Right.
Well, I know I love it. I'm never one of people to be like, all right, why is she doing so-and-so song? As long as you're doing it justice, I don't mind that. If you saw the hot mess, now I would be like, all right.
Well, thank you. If you're saying I did it justice, I appreciate that so much, because I'm telling you, I was shaking in my boots.
No. You did it. You did the thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Your father was one of the Funk Brothers, correct?
Correct. My dad was the late Johnny Griffith, one of the Funk Brothers. I'm so proud of the legacy that he left for me, as well as American music. And I just feel like I'm just honoring him too. Everything that I do, I just feel him, just smiling from heaven, because I'm just continuing to do what he loved so much. And it's naturally in me to do it. So it's a hereditary thing. Oh,
definitely. So then I'm just thinking, I also heard in an interview that your parents didn't want you to become an artist. So they didn't want you in the music industry.
Absolutely not. They wanted me to pursue my education and to just do something probably corporate that was more stable in their mind, And I did what they asked me to do. I went to college. I got my degree. I was obedient. I was an obedient child. And then after I got probably my first or second year of college, I was like, ooh, no, I got to do this music. Like, it just felt unnatural for me to sit behind a desk. And here I am. I never looked back.
Hey.
I continued to sing. I had other jobs in between, but I continued to sing.
Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of parents, like even my parents, they was like, oh, because I said I wanted to sing, I wanted to do this, I wanted to be, oh, you better go get you a job, and
because
with some
music
benefits.
Is so unstable, and my father knew it best that it was unstable, and my mother knew it because she was married to the person who knew it was unstable. Right. So they were like, we don't want you to do that. And so even now, my mother, I'll be doing stuff, and she'll say, well, okay, she gets it now, but before she was like, what are you doing? When are you gonna get a job? I'm like, Mom, I do have a job. They pay me. She's like, yeah, whatever. So, this is one of those things.
But I totally get it. Yeah, because, especially black parents, they always want, you better go get a job with some benefits, something that's going to protect you, you know.
Absolutely. And what I did was I just married somebody with benefits so that I could sing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either. You got to make it work any way you can.
To do that. I was obedient. I told you I was an obedient child.
You know, I worked a regular 9 to 5, but I still did my thing on the side, which I didn't mind. I still had my passion that I was, you know, living. Yeah. But, you know, it just, excuse me. It just, and you know, I'm glad. I have no regrets about it because I still was able to do everything that I like to do and meet everybody that I wanted to meet and sing. And, you know, now I think I'm going to do some more singing there right now since I'm all retired and I'm meeting all these folks and they're like, sure, we didn't know you can sing. Come on over here and do this. All right. One thing that some people always ask me, they say, oh, when people go off these TV shows, do those artists still keep in contact with them? Does John Legend, does Kelly Clarkson still keep? I'm like, I don't know. I don't think so. But I guess in some cases they could, you know. So I'm going to ask that question because people have been asking me.
It does happen. I have not talked to Kelly Clarkson, but actually I was on her team first and then transitioned to John Legend's team. With John Legend, who is just an incredible guy, he does still follow me on Instagram. And so that's cool. And I have recently heard from him. So, yes.
Well, good. Because, you know, people are like, they just use you and throw you away, child.
Let me be his people. I heard from them for him. So let me clarify that. Let me not make it seem like he just texted me and was like, what's up? It wasn't that. I heard from his people. So, yeah, I'll say that.
You know what? Since we are talking about The Voice, let's do that. You Put a Spell on Me. Okay. I want to play that because you know I'm playing the music that you have done on vinyl, but let the people hear you do a little something live, so you know people that might not know that what you hear on vinyl can be replicated.
Okay.
You know, because some people can't replicate what they do.
That is true. That is true. I had to sing that song last night and perform it. So I perform that song all the time. Yeah.
Well, it's a bad song.
Thank you so much.
And you know, Nina Simone, please. Everybody sings. That's a Nina, please. I remember when I saw Lettucey do it also. I'm like, girl, you done tore that song up. So, yeah. Let's play that one. You put a spell on it. This is from The Voice in 2019 with Beth singing, I Put a Spell on You.
Mm-hmm.
I put a spell on you. Cause you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I ain't lying, no. You know I can't stand it. You're running around, you know better, Daddy. See, I can't stand you. Put me down, 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 down. See, I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine. I love you. You know I love you, anyhow. And I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. You hear me? I said I
Yes.
Thank you.
I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. You can't go wrong with a good song and a good singer.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was so much fun.
It looks like you was enjoying yourself on the Voice.
A wonderful time.
Yes. And that duet y'all did, I'm like, that was nice.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, yeah. Both of y'all it was a perfect match.
Thank you so much.
It was. So we now going to go to let's bring it up to You've Already Won.
Okay.
What went into that?
Yeah, that was a great song. That was a song that I actually wrote after coming off The Voice. When you come off a show like that and you feel like you should have been on a little bit longer, but then you get eliminated, and then you get eliminated in front of millions of people, not, five or not a million or not hundreds. It's 10 million people watching that show. So you get eliminated and you have to deal with that. And that's a mental thing that you have to deal with. And then I came home and I was working so much, I never really processed how I was feeling. So, people would often come up to me and say, well, just because you made it on the show, you really won anyway. And I kept hearing people say, you really won because you made it on TV. Don't you know you got on TV? You still won. And I was like, wait a minute. And then I ended up writing a song. You already won.
Baby, that's a song.
If you think that's the song, there it is. And yeah, so we put that out, and I'm really proud of that song. And it's just to encourage people.
Yeah, and the video is nice too.
All is not lost.
I like the video also.
Thank you. That was a song that I partnered with my label and then Dove and Gall Music, and we did that together. So it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
So we're going to play a little bit of that.
Okay.
Here it is, everybody. You've Already Won by Beth.
There are times in your life when it seems not worth the fight. You want to give in. You don't care if you win. But something deep down inside keeps pushing you higher, and you make up your mind to give it just one more time. You've come too far to turn back. Don't let your passion relax. Let it grow so the world will know. Reach in your heart and find it. Reclaim your gift, fight for it. It's your time to claim your prize. You've already won, a true champion. You're a winner, a strong survivor. Keep going on. You've already won. Stop striving, always keep trying until it's done. You've already won. 'Cause sometimes time and you wanna throw in the towel, but your heart says not now. Life happens, distractions come along the way. But you pick yourself up and you go on anyway. You've come too far to turn back. Don't let your passion relax. Let it grow so the world will know. Reach in your heart and find it. Reclaim your gift, fight for it. It's your time to claim your prize. You've already won, a true champion. You're a winner, a strong survivor. Keep going on. You've already won, Olympian. until it's done. You've already won.
Yes, what a beautiful song.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. I was just, Ron told me you got a few things coming up. Matter of fact, you have a book coming out in October.
I do. I have a children's book coming out in October. It's called You're Beautiful Inside and Out. And I'm really proud of that. And we're just wanting to boost literacy for children and also to encourage children that there's a process that you have to go through to grow up and to be beautiful like the Instagram people you see every day. You don't always start out like that. Everybody kind of starts out as the ugly duckling, and you have to grow into yourself. You have to trust the process and know that you have to grow up. So we have the book coming out in October. And then for the rest of the month, I have probably 5 dates that I'll be out with Najee. And then after that, November, I'm releasing a single for Christmas and a video. And then I'll probably just be around the house.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with staying around the house, especially when it's cold out.
I know, right? Who wants to be outside?
And you in Detroit, so I know it's going to be cold.
Like, if you have a big fluffy mink coat, then yes.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, I'm a homebody, so I'm gonna be around the house and be with my family and whatnot. But I have a couple things, I'm just gonna be doing for October, a little bit in November, and then that's it.
And then I hear you got a duet coming out called Love is in the Building.
I do. That's gonna be out next year. But Q Parker from 112 and I did a duet, which I absolutely love. That'll be out next year.
Okay. And also next year we can look forward to the new album.
Yes. Next year the new album will be out. I'm really excited about that. And it's done because I worked on that through the pandemic. So, that's done. It's just now we're going to be working on the visuals and releasing the music. I'm excited. I'm proud of myself because this was a dark time to be working through. And it was easy for you to just kind of get in your bubble and stay home and not do anything, but we really pushed. I have a great producer, I have great friends, I have a great husband. And they were like, if you don't get up and go work. So I did, because, a lot of times you're going through something and you don't realize that time is not stopping.
Not at all.
Time does not stop. So if you are productive during the time, you feel so much better. And we were very productive during this time.
I see. I'm just reading it. Also, like, go ahead, girl.
The end of wait till the end of this year and say, oh, it's going to be better in 2022. What are we going to get? All of my work is done. No, I take that back. A lot of the work is done. The foundation has been set. So now I can put the sprinkles on top,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm excited about that.
Well, I can't wait. Keep me abreast. Well, I'm going to be following anyway, but, hit me up online and say, hey, Troy, blah, blah, blah. And if you want to come back again and talk about, your new stuff, what's going on, you're always welcome.
I would love to. Thank you so much. I would absolutely love to come back. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, but we're not ending this yet because I still want to get to play The Perfect Kind of Trouble and the latest single, Got Next.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, so we got to play both of them. And I noticed how in the next two songs different than the first album. It's totally something new and more spicy.
But actually, Perfect Kind of Trouble came out in 2018 after the first album. And I am really a melting pot of sounds and feels and everything. And really what people don't know is you can't judge me by that first album. That was a very safe album for me. I'm more, I have a friend of mine that has a word, sophistiratchet. That, I can get with the rap, I can get with the hip hop, and I really love that. But the grown side of me had me put out free. The fun side of me is Perfect Kind of Trouble and Got Next. And so those are the two sides. I'm a Leo. So we're just, social butterflies. You're bright. You see all these colors in my jacket.
Yep.
That's me. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get a different color any given day. Depends on how I feel. So.
Well, I love some Leos. My mother's a Leo and Cindy's a Leo.
When's your birthday?
July 26th.
Okay. Yeah. I'm an August Leo. And, and I share a birthday with Whitney Houston. Hers is August the 9th as well. So it just, that warms my heart to know that my favorite singer of the world, of all time in the world, like there's no one else that I would pick over her. There are some other singers that I love that are close seconds. She's my absolute favorite. So I share a birthday with her. That makes me happy. And that sometimes pushes me because I just feel like I'm pushing and continuing to go because I get to tell that story, to keep her name,
Yes. Well, none of us are going to let that name die ever. Whitney's going to live in it
forever. And I'm so happy that I got a chance to meet her and to work with her. So it's just incredible.
How did that go?
It was incredible because it wasn't even music related. We did the movie Sparkle. So she came into Detroit and filmed that. That was her last film, unfortunately, before her untimely passing. And I was her body double and her stand-in. So I got a chance to work with her every day for about a month. It was incredible. It was just, I was frozen in time. I'm like, oh my God. But it was the best.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I know how that feels. Like for me, Shaka is like one of my all-time favorite.
Okay, yeah, I love her too.
So when I got to meet Shaka Khan, I was like, she said, babe, what's wrong with you?
Right. No, there's some people that just, they do it for you.
Yeah.
And she's, Shaka's your person. Yeah. I get that. Yeah.
But here we go. We're going to play Perfect Kind of Trouble.
Okay.
I love this song. I love the beat. I like the rhythm. It's just a badass song. So
thank you.
Here we go with Perfect Kind of Trouble. Check it out, y'all.
Me
Yeah, that makes you want to move.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. All I want to tell you is that I'm just loving this conversation. I'm loving the music, and I'm hoping everybody that's listening is enjoying it too. I'm sure they will, because I only know people that love good music.
I know that's right.
And I just want to tell you, thank you for coming out and sitting down with me and having this conversation. And I'm glad I was able to, that Ron asked me to.
Yeah, and I'm happy he did too. Thank you so much for having me on your show. Thank you.
Thank you. And in case y'all didn't know, we are talking to the one and only Beth. And I'm just honored,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And before, I'm going to ride out on the latest single. Let's talk about that one very quick. Let's talk about that before I even play it. Got Next. What was the inspiration behind that?
You know what? That's the hip hop side of me. And I love the hip hop. I love West Coast rap. It had a really, heavy West Coast rap feel. Marcus Devine, the producer, remembered me telling him that, and he just presented the track to him. He was like, what do you think about this? I was like, oh my God, I love it. So Swiftly McVeigh is a good friend of ours, and we just reached out to him and asked him. He's from the legendary group D12, coming under the Eminem umbrella. Mm-hmm. And we just asked him to step in and to grace the track. He did. And we'll actually be performing that song together later on in the month of October. So whenever I can have him and his schedule allows, we perform the song. We have a lot of fun together. So.
Yeah, and it got that old Roger Troutman.
People who are wanting to do something and they feel like they've been overlooked or they've been forgotten. Just remember, don't stop, don't give up. You got next. If you don't quit, then you've already won. See, that's my whole theme with my stuff. You got to keep going.
It's always got a positive message. That's what I'm talking about. Keep everybody uplifted. We got enough things out here trying to bring us down. We need something to lift us up,
Yeah.
And Got Next is definitely one of those songs that's going to bring you right on up. And it got that old Roger Troutman zap sound, computer love thing going on up in there.
Yes, I love it.
So Beth, once again, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it so much.
No, it was totally my pleasure. And everybody, go out and support independent artists, support Beth, because she is doing the damn thing. And if you didn't already notice, look out for her new album coming out in early 2022. Mm-hmm. And go out and support the single that's out now, the one that we created, play, Got Next. And anything else that you hear with her on it, get it.
Yes, thank you.
No, thank you. We are going to ride out on the Beth's latest single, Got Next. It is fire. So listen to this and be prepared for another great artist that we are going to present in about 2 weeks. So yes, thank you for tuning in to the Bass Entertainment Podcast. And I look forward to hearing from you and enjoy.
Ain't nothing gonna make me move.
it's our time. Y'all had a chance to shine, and we'll be cutting y'all in front of that line. You either out or you riding. My homie right beside me with a hustling persona and a crown full of diamonds. Climbing these charts and you ain't stopping a profit. She staying on fire like the back of a damn rocket. We in total control. Cold as the North Pole, busting these flows. It's our time to blow, so just know.
They may be on right now, but somehow, trust me, I got next. They may be on right now, but somehow, trust me, I got next. They may be on right now, but somehow, trust me, I got next. They may be on right now, but somehow, trust me, I got next.
All right, thank you once again. Thank you. I just wanted to ask you, can you just give like a little drop, like, hey, this is Beth, and you're listening to the Bass Entertainment Podcast.
You said the Bass Entertainment Podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Like BASS?
Yes,
Okay.
but I spell it BAAS. You know, that's
Okay.
that's a
Tell
funny.
me when to start.
All right, you can start.